Tibet. The name is derived from the Sanskrit word for heaven. With an average altitude of above 4,000 meters, Tibet is the highest country on earth. Known as the roof of the world, it is the closest to heaven. The extreme altitude makes for a unique climate. The average temperature is 28 degrees Celsius in summer, 15 degrees Celsius in winter, and is extremely dry, except during the short summer rainy season. The land has a recorded history of about 1,300 years, though oral history and legends can be traced back for millennia. The population of Tibet is composed of mostly native Tibetans and Han Chinese, totaling 2,620,000. Average life expectancy is 54, and the infant mortality rate is 430 per 1,000 births. Life in rural areas reduces the average life expectancy to 45 and increases the infant mortality rate to even more tragic levels.
We are in an area which is a wild country. So to get to Shechen is actually quite an adventure.
We are headed into the Shechen Valley, a very remote rural area. Traditionally, these people have only two ways of making a living: the nomadic way or being a monk or a nun. As all rural places in Tibet, the Shechen Valley is very poor and lacks funding, facilities, and education to provide the clean water and sanitation required for public health.
Hello, or Tasha Delay, as we say in Tibet. My name is David Winnett. I live in Tehachapi, California, and I'm speaking to you from the Shechen Valley, the Shechen Monastery, on the eastern part of Tibet called Kham. A year ago I was here with a group of doctors, and we saw how many children and adults were affected by stomach and other gastrointestinal problems, which seem to be directly related to the drinking of contaminated water and also very, very poor personal hygiene habits.
During my 2-month stay at the clinic, I saw on average 20 to 40 patients daily, 6 days a week, and did home visits on Sundays. Infectious disease is commonplace due to poor sanitary conditions, especially related to the lack of clean water supply. Various bacterial, viral, fungal, amoebic, and parasitic infections are quite common. In the elderly population, hypertension is prevalent, with attendant strokes and heart disease. Gynecological care is virtually absent. Pregnant mothers also have high mortality and morbidity due to poor hygienic measures and a lack of knowledge in delivery and postpartum care. The good news is that most, if not all of these conditions are reversible with simple medicines, basic education, and trained personnel. Having an adequate water supply is one of the key ingredients in improving the life of the Tibetans.
The team has been here for a week, consisting of a Swiss engineer, a filmmaker, Claudia Luisi, and myself. We quickly saw that, yes, there is a need here, and it is a problem of not having available water that is safe to drink, that is even available for hand washing and personal bathing and hygiene, that the sanitation, the human waste elimination problems, latrines and toilets that empty into watershed areas, further contaminating the main stream that goes through the Shechen Valley, called the Shechen River. We talked with monastery monks and teachers of monks and teachers of elementary school children, and we talked to the children. and from the village leaders. We held a council with them yesterday, and everyone said that they experienced sickness, stomach problems, diarrhea, and somehow this was connected with the drinking water, but there wasn't a knowledge of how that connection occurs. We had the fortunate opportunity to meet with the Rinpoche of Shechen Monastery, and he offered us, along with his senior monks, he offered us his full support and help for the project that we are proposing to do. Once we have established the projects here, the sustainability of these projects is equally important. And we will have ongoing people on site to ensure that there is the accountability of funds and the continued maintenance of the project that is established here. All of this is going to require money.
Funding for this project is crucial. The implementation of the plans for Shechen Valley will require $300,000 to begin. Fully developing and maintaining the facilities and supporting the personnel needed to make the lasting difference we are striving for, we project will require $1 million over the next 3 years. Your support will make the successful completion of this project possible and change the lives of an entire community.